What is up, you guys? It's your girl Dash. Y'all know I'm always a mess, but too blessed to stress, and here we are with another mother loving banger.
I dove into the water, but got caught up in the sky. Walking in a spiral, barrels I'm winding down somewhere. Oh, innocent, confident, don't know any better, but the feeling's so.
Okay, before y'all watch this video, I just had to come and tell y'all how dumb your girl is. So as you guys can tell from the title, this is going to be Unpopular Opinion Thursday, where I'm going to basically drop a video, not every Thursday but on Thursdays, giving my unpopular opinion on certain situations, discussions, and etc, whatever. But in this video, I said that by the time you guys see this video, it's going to be my birthday, and that's not true. You guys are going to see this video on Thursday for Unpopular Opinion Thursday, and my birthday is on Friday. You guys can still wish me a happy birthday if you want, but my birthday is not until Friday, so I just had to make that known because I don't know where my mom was at when I was recording that video, y'all. But yeah, stay tuned for the rest of the video, and thank you guys so much for tuning in. Title down below. Y'all probably don't even know what's going on, but in honor of my 27th birthday this year, which you guys will probably see this on my birthday, so happy birthday to me. Make sure y'all comment down below, follow me on Instagram, and you know, hit me up on Instagram to tell me happy birthday. But yes, in honor of me, I wanted to start a new segment. Y'all know your girl love to talk. I love to give my opinion. So I decided to start this segment called Unpopular Opinion Thursday. So on Thursdays, I'm not gonna say every Thursday, but on Thursdays we'll drop videos, kind of like podcasts. I'm not gonna say podcast style because y'all know my life is busy, it's chaotic. I'm rarely ever sitting down, so I will probably be talking to y'all in the midst of doing stuff. So today I'm going to be talking to y'all while I dye my hair, so stay tuned for the transformation. But yeah, so that's basically like my plan. I just want to basically give y'all my opinion on different situations and life, like how I maneuver through life, my mindset when it comes to certain things, basically my unpopular opinion. I don't care if y'all don't like it, no, just kidding. But even if y'all don't like it, maybe we can meet in the middle, you know, come to some common ground of you believe this, I believe that, and then oh well, we can meet here, if you get what I'm saying. But yes, and I just been realizing like a lot lately. Well, before we get too far in this video, y'all, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell to be notified each and every time we drop a video, because we are dropping them bangers. Don't forget to share this video on anyone and everyone that you may know, because our channel needs to grow. But y'all, I'm gonna just get started while I'm talking. Hopefully y'all can, I want to prop y'all up a little bit more. Hold up, y'all. Let me see. Hold up, y'all. Y'all, when it comes to this propping stuff, okay, I guess that's a little bit better. But I had y'all on my tripod, but where I needed to put the camera, the tripod wouldn't allow me to open up, you know, the viewfinder or whatever. So I did not, I had to take y'all off the tripod, so I had to put y'all on something else. I actually washed my hair yesterday. And I combed it out, but of course it's like a little tingly in the back, if y'all can see. But yes, we are about to get to it, y'all. So I got me an order. Got me an order from Cosmic Prof. And I'm gonna start off with So I'm going to start off by going red. Hopefully, ooh. Focus. There you go. Okay, so I'm starting going red. So this is the Camera color, a demi permanent color. This is 6R. Which I'm gonna start off by going red, and then I got the demi permanent 9 volume cream activator. So that's what we are about to start off with. Yo, I'll be still liking to read the instructions just so I could you know, make sure I'm doing this right. But yes, you guys, so what we are going to talk about today is my opinion on, I'll show you this coming up. So lately, like after having kids, like, you know, like before you have kids, or, you know, anybody who don't have kids right now, before you have kids, you just realize so much. Yo, I hope I got enough of this because I only got one of these, so hopefully I got enough. But before you have kids, you just kind of be like, oh, well, such and such, you know, they do this with their kid, and you really just don't even think too much about it, honestly. It's basically the point that I'm trying to get to. Like, you really don't think too much about how someone else parents their kid and what they do with their kid, unless it's just like, you know, full-blown neglect. Then that's when you like, okay, you know, you ain't supposed to be doing this, you ain't supposed to be doing that, or I feel some type of way about how she treat her kid or whatever. But once you have kids, you just got a different type of love and understanding for you know, kids, like, and the way that certain people parent, you just don't agree with. And so, like, one thing for me that I really have been noticing a lot lately, and I don't agree with, is that a lot of people do not allow kids to have a voice. And I just think that that is just so important, to allow kids to, you know, speak out and say how they feel, even if it may hurt your feelings. Like, as parents, there's no handbook to parenting. There's no, I don't want to say there's no right or wrong way to parent, because there definitely is a wrong way to parent. But there's no set, oh, this is how you have to be, this is how you have to parent your kids, and if you don't do it this way, then you're doing it wrong. Like, no, that's not the case. Let me just show y'all this real quick. So I'm just adding the volume, the activator, and just stirring it in. It says 1, the ratio is 1:1, but I got the bigger bottle, so I'm not going to do a full 1:1. I'm not going to do, you know, like the whole bottle, because that's not what mine is calling for. So I think that's a good consistency, so let me put my gloves on. Where do I leave off at? But yeah, so a lot of people do not allow kids to have a voice, and I just think that's just so important, because at the end of the day, kids are human too. Like, granted as adults, I think I'm gonna start in the back. As adults, kids definitely have to respect us and have to listen to what we say, but just because you're an adult doesn't always mean that you're right. And kids grow up sometimes resenting adults and you know, just not liking them or agreeing with them because they never had the chance to speak their piece or to say how they feel in certain situations. Like adults just always feel like they have the upper hand or they have the power, and I just don't think that when it comes to parenting it's about power. It's about us growing together. Like, I don't know everything, and of course you as a kid, you also don't know everything, but we're able to learn from each other and to grow, you know, together as one. And yeah, I don't know, I just strongly believe that I just want to raise my kids to let me know, you know, like if you feel like I'm moving wrong, or okay, prime example, for me and my brother, so granted we definitely had a decent childhood, like, you know, never wanted for nothing, to vacations, definitely was fortunate, definitely was blessed and grateful, but there are certain things that you know, that probably don't sound huge to anybody else but affected us. And one of the things would be which this is actually going to be another conversation. I think I'm gonna bring my brother on just so we could talk about how we personally feel. But my mom is not an affectionate person. So the other day we were over my mom's house and we were just talking, and I don't even know where the conversation, like how the conversation led to this, but we were talking and me and my brother both was talking about my mom isn't affectionate and she doesn't hug. Like, she don't hug or kiss. Now, she will tell you I love you. Like, I personally won't hang up the phone without telling you I love you. But she just not affectionate. It's just, I guess it's just not her. Like, she's not, if you come to her house, she'll say hey, but she's not about to get up and give you a hug. And then if you leave, she'll say bye and she love you and be safe, but she's not going to give you a hug. Whereas me and my brother are both affectionate type people. So we were just talking and I was just like, you know, it's kind of crazy that if my mom was to die today, God forbid, Lord please protect her and cover her, but if she was to die today, I couldn't tell you, well now I can, but when we had this conversation, I couldn't tell you the last time she gave me a hug. Mind you, this is something that I've known since a kid. This is something that I wanted since a kid. But as a kid, you just kind of feel like you don't have the platform or the space or the respect to even mention that to an adult, if you get what I'm saying. Like, we just, like, kids just kind of like shut down, or even when stuff happens to them, like, you know, more serious stuff, like domestic type stuff, like so many kids are just afraid to even open up because they have never been given that opportunity to have a voice, or scared that somebody might not believe them, or you know, that is just, oh, you're a kid, don't you stay in a kid's place, and you know, just like, I don't even know how to explain it, but they just don't have that platform to just express themselves openly. Like, if my child was old enough and he felt as if I made a bad decision, or like, say for instance, I don't even really like whooping, but say for instance I whooped my child, like, we gonna say he was in like the 3rd grade and he got a phone call home from school that he had got into a fight, and he was the perpetrator of the fight, and he was cussing, and just on and on. The list goes on and on and on what he did. And I'm just like, wow, like, you know, like, why would you just fight somebody if they didn't do anything to you, and now you're on punishment because why did I get a phone call home? Why are you cussing? You know, just doing all the things that you wasn't supposed to be doing. So I whooped my kid, and then my kid come to me and tell me like, well, Mom, yes, I started the fight, but I just reached my breaking point. I was just tired because this same particular boy just kept bullying me, and on this specific day he didn't say anything to me, but I just couldn't forget, you know, the the stuff that he did say to me in the past, and you know, just something like that. Maybe that's not, you know, the best story to give, but in an instance like that, like, yeah, you whooped your child, but at the end of the day, they should be able to tell you, like, Ma, like, I don't think you should have whooped me in that instance because of blah 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 blah. Or if you aren't an affectionate type person, your kids should be able to come to you and tell you, like, Ma, I just need more loving from you, I just need more attention from you. And you should be okay with that. Or, Ma, I feel like you spending more time with your husband than you are with me. Like, yes, it may hurt as an adult to hear those words come from your child's mouth. Or, Ma, I just feel like I'm not even getting the basic necessities. Like, is there anything that we can do together or that you can do to make sure, you know, that I'm covered? Like, those conversations are very uncomfortable conversations, especially as a parent, when you feel like you're doing your best. But again, I was just talking to my brother about this, and it wasn't even about childhood. It was about just relationships with people. Your best may not be the next person's best. Like, you may feel like you putting your best foot forward each and every day. But just because you feel like you're doing your best doesn't mean that the person next to you is willing to accept your best. Your best is not the same definition as their best. And they may need more from you, even though you feeling like you're giving all that you can give. And it's okay to have that conversation. Now, you may not, because that's your best, you may not be willing to meet their best or to change yourself so that you can be the definition of their best. But at least, you know, you had that conversation, whether it was uncomfortable or not. You know, you had that conversation, and now you know what you have to do to either try to meet their best or to move on, because you know you're not capable of meeting their best. And that's just how I feel like, you know, it should be for parents. Granted, you can't move on because that's your child. Where you going? Like, you gotta parent them for the rest of their lives, but at least you know that they came to you, they had this conversation, and now you have to make some changes to make sure that your kid is comfortable. Now, granted, it's some spoiled brat kids out there that's just asking for the impossible, but I'm talking about, you know, reasonable situations of like affection or spending more time with them, or going hard for them, supporting them at their sports, and, you know, just being that person that they need. Like, it is totally fine for a kid to speak out and say, you know, what's going on with them. Okay, prime example, another example of a kid having a voice. Y'all, my hair got real tingled. Another example of a kid having a voice or a say so. So for some odd reason, I'm not even gonna say for some odd reason, y'all seen that video where Asen had pooped in a tub. So from there, when I tell y'all, Asher has been traumatized of anything being in his bathwater. Like, not even poop. It can be a piece of lint. Like, he is full-blown traumatized about anything being in his bathwater. And so before, it would just be like, oh, if he sees something, he's gonna jump out the tub and he's gonna be scared. So then that's when you know, okay, Asher, I'm gonna get it out. It's okay. It's not poop. Yada yada yada. So you get it out the tub, he get back in, enjoy the rest of his bath time. For some odd reason now, my baby will not get in the tub. I don't know what it is, like what came across him to where he just said, you know, enough is enough. Like, I keep getting in and I keep seeing stuff, and like something is terrifying my baby about this tub. And so, like, of course, as a parent, you just like, Asher, like, you gotta get in the tub. Like, we're not about to do this. Like, I don't want to hear the crying, and get in the tub. Like, this is a necessity. Like, this is not an option, and yada yada yada. But at the end of the day, like, Aaron was trying to get him in the tub the other day, and he was just like screaming, y'all, like full-blown screaming, as if somebody was like killing him, like full-blown heart attack. And I'm just like, Aaron, like, we can't force him. We can't force him. Like, it's something that is bothering him where he doesn't want to get in the tub. And that's a situation where I'm going to allow him to have a voice. Like, he'll get in the shower with me or Aaron, but he don't want to get in the tub. He doesn't want his feet to touch the bottom of the tub. And that's just one situation where I feel like I have to allow him to have a voice, and he can't fully express why he's scared of it. Like, he'll tell you, Mommy, I'm scared of the tub. He can't express why he's scared of it, but he knows that he's scared. So I'm not going to traumatize the baby even more by putting him in a situation that has already traumatized him. Like, But I know a lot of parents that'll be like, no, forget that. You get in the tub. I'm not about to make no accommodations. Like, we're not about to do this. Like, you know, and that's another word to mention. A lot of adults do not like to make accommodations for children. It's like this way or no way. Even when it comes to like food options, and granted, I know kids need veggies and stuff like that, but it's okay to give them options. It's okay to make accommodations. Like, especially when you know how it feels to be, yo, that would go right in my eye. You know what it feel like to be a kid. You know what it feel like to not have a voice. You know when parents is like, no, it's, oh shoot, y'all, look, I done dropped the whole glob on my shirt. Like, no, you're doing this or you're not doing nothing, or no, you're eating this or you're not doing nothing. And I do understand that kids can be manipulators. Kids know what they can and cannot get away with. They know how to push your buttons. Like, I am fully aware of that. But I also am aware of how it feels to have to sit back and dwell in your own pain and misery and trauma because you don't feel safe enough or heard to where you can speak up. And I just don't think that's fair. Like, and that's a lot, honestly, that's a lot of where childhood trauma comes from, is kids not being able to address their parents in a respectful manner, but to let them know exactly how they are feeling and what's affecting them. And I don't know, I just feel like it's just so important for kids. Like, y'all can, you know, leave your opinion down below on how you feel about it, but that's just like my personal opinion, and that's just how I want to raise my kids. Like, you know, parents will say all the time, like, oh, you can come to me about anything, but can I really? Because the last time I came to you, we fell out. Or the last time I expressed my feelings to you, I got in trouble and I need to stay in the kid's place. You can't tell a kid that they can come to you and tell you everything, but then you limit what they can tell you. That's not being able to tell me everything. I want you to be able to come to me open heart, open mind, respectfully, because at the end of the day, I am your mom. So respectfully, but you're more than welcome to express how you feel without me bashing you or you getting in trouble. It can even be something as simple as, I understand you just got married. I'm so glad. Like, this is of course an older kid, but I understand you got married. I'm so happy, you know, for you that you found love and yada yada yada, but I just don't necessarily feel comfortable around my stepdad. That's not saying that he touched her. That's not saying that he said anything to her. But her own personal feelings, her gut feelings is, I don't feel comfortable around him. And the first thing parents usually do is, you just mad I'm not with your daddy. You just want to dictate my situation, and you don't want me to have no man, and you gonna have to deal with him because this is my man, and yada yada yada. Like, no. That should not be the case, because again, there's a reason why that specific child feels uncomfortable around this man. That's just like me. I had an incident in the store the other day. I'm gonna give y'all a story time on that. But I had an incident in the store the other day, and now I have literally been like traumatized, y'all. Like, full-blown traumatized each and every time I go to the store. And y'all know I love the store, but I have been full-blown traumatized by each and every man that walked past me. Each and every man. Did that man do something to me? No. It was one specific man that did, but these men that I'm scared of didn't. That still doesn't change how I specifically feel in that situation. And I don't think that's a feeling that anybody can take away from me. Like, you can't belittle my feelings just because you wouldn't have reacted in that situation, or you wouldn't have been traumatized like me in that situation. Anything could have happened to your child, or anything they could have seen, or anything that any way that man has made them feel. If they feel that type of way, like, you should be able to understand it, hear them out, and then see what y'all can come together and do as a family. Even if that means y'all all sitting down and you know, having a discussion, or you having a discussion with your daughter, but also making sure that you spend enough time with her, checking in on her regularly to see how she's feeling about things, and if things have gotten better, or see what her solution is and how she thinks she can move forward. But it just seemed like every time people, especially parents, get a new partner, the kids just have to accept it. And it's like, why? Why do they have to be okay with your partner? Just because that partner... All right, y'all, I don't know what happened to my camera. I think it just timed out. But I am done putting the red in there, so I'm about to let it sit. I think I'm about to set a timer for like I think I'm gonna do 20 minutes. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do like 20 minutes. So I got my timer set for 20 minutes. But yeah, so that was just basically my unpopular opinion on parenting and allowing kids to have a right, thinking about their feelings and their emotions. And just like, people are just so set in their ways and so set in their rules. And we can even just see, like, from back in the day, like, and not that every situation is the same, but we're gonna use this as an example. Yo, I'm sweating. But we're gonna use this as an example. Back in the day, parents used to be extremely strict. Like, didn't let their kids do nothing. And there's even still some parents like that to this day. But you let your kids be strict. I mean, you strict on your kids as they're growing up, not letting them do nothing. So as soon as they get that one piece of freedom, they are like loose. They're wild. Majority of them, like girls, they'll go and have babies, and because they never had a chance to experience what the world is like. So then they get out there and they just take full advantage of every single last thing, and they start making the wrong decisions. And it's just like, as parents, yeah, you want to be strict because you think you're protecting your kid, but at the end of the day, that's not the way to protect your kid. The way to protect your kid is to make sure that they have the knowledge to survive out in this world without you. Like, that they have the knowledge to know what to do in a situation, and that that they have the knowledge to know what to do in a emergency situation, or how to protect themselves, and, you know, stuff like that. Like, you got to give your kids the knowledge to be able to make it out in this world, because as forgiving as you are, and as understanding as you are, and as protective as you are, the world is not like that. So you're setting your kid up for failure by coddling them and not letting them see what the world is like, because God forbid you die. Your kid knows nothing about survival, like nothing about how to survive in this world without you, because all they know is mommy was strict, she ain't let me do nothing, so I was in the house with her all day, or I was with her all day, I couldn't go with my friends, I couldn't do this, I couldn't do that. Like, set your kid up to succeed in life. And yes, we want to protect our kids. Like, we want to protect our kids, but you cannot protect them from everything. Instead, you give them the knowledge so that they can know how to protect themselves the best way that they can. And then I just always, like, my mom had this philosophy with us, so I said I'm gonna use the same philosophy with my kids. Is I'm gonna give you a chance to mess up. Once you mess up, you can't ask me why I said no. But I'm never gonna be that strict parent. You can't do this, you can't do that, you can't, like, being protective and, oh, I don't really think you should be spending out of such and such house because her mom boyfriend gonna be there and stuff like that. Okay, understandable. But your kid can't go to the movies, your kid can't go to the mall. Even if you that parent that tag along, yeah, I'm gonna take y'all to the mall, but I'm gonna sit on this bench, y'all can go shop, have fun, and check in with me. Like, even if you want to be that type of parent, but don't allow your don't allow your child to not get out and experience the world. Like, don't coddle them and really set them up for failure, because that's what you're doing. Like, don't set them up for failure. Like, allow them to get out, have fun, get them a childhood that they can remember. Like, when your grandkid or your daughter or whoever it is come over your house or spending time with you, like, make it fun for them. Don't, oh, I'm so strict and I'm so stern on my rules that this is what we're doing and that's it. Like, you're going to bed at this time and you're doing this and we're eating dinner at this time. Like, let loose a little bit. Let the kids have fun. Let them want to be able to come to their grandma's house and want to spend time with their auntie. Like, you know, like, But then if a kid be like, I don't want to go to my grandma's house, I don't want to go see auntie, then now we fussing at them because, oh, that's your auntie, you're going over there. But if they're not having fun, why do they want to go over there? Or why do they have to be made to go over there? Like, everybody's rules and stuff is different. Everybody's strictness level is different. So if I feel like you don't want to go over there, I'm not gonna force you to go over there. Whether you tell me the reason or not, I'm not gonna force you to go to somebody's house that you don't want to go to, because especially if you're not telling me the reason, I don't know what's going on over there. I don't know why you don't want to go over there or why you feel this type of way. So I'm not gonna force you to go over there. Again, allowing your kids to have a voice. So y'all can have y'all opinion, and I know it's gonna be some people that are like, well, you're giving your kid too much say so, when it's not about giving them say so, because of course I'm gonna put my foot down in certain situations and you gonna know what mommy says goes. But at the end of the day, I also want you to still be able to express yourself to me and let me know if something is bothering you. Come to me and talk to me about it. If somebody's bullying you at school, come to me and talk about it. And that's how so many I don't even know how to say it because I don't want to say the actual word, but how so many kids leave this world by the hands of their own hands is because they don't have that window and that platform and that relationship with their parents to come and talk to them about anything. And granted, your kid is not gonna tell you everything. Like, me and my mom, like, we was cool growing up, but it's plenty of stuff that I didn't tell her. Like, of course, you're not going to tell your mom everything. But even just if you an auntie or if you a brother, like an older brother like me, I'm an older sister and I have plenty of young siblings, like a lot of young siblings. I want to be able to set that platform for my siblings that even if you can't go to talk to your mom, you can come and talk to me. And I will not tell your mom. Like, we going to try to figure it out between us. Now, if it's something detrimental or super serious or I feel like I got to tell your mom, then okay. But I want you to be able to come to talk to me if nobody else, because I don't like people to have to dwell in their own misery and their own traumas and this happened to me but I can't talk to nobody about it. Like, you never alone. You never got to handle this alone. So yeah, just be that person for somebody, even if it's your friend. Like, sometimes friends as adults can't even go and talk to their parents. So just be that person for somebody so that you know you've done all that you could do to help that person in the situations that they're going through. But yeah, just be open-minded when it comes to kids. Give them a chance. Stop being so hard on them, y'all. Like, these are the kids that gotta run the world as we get older. Like, they will eventually be in charge. Set them up for success. Give them the mind, the heart, the soul to be great individuals. Like, you can't be so mean and so hard on them, man. Don't treat them with kindness, but then you want them to pour kindness into the world. That's not how it works. Like, they're going to do as they are taught. And if I'm taught to be mean and stern and just evil, then that's the type of person I'm gonna be. Like, you have to just let up and give these kids like a voice. Allow them to have a voice. Allow them to be who they want to be, and stop trying to dictate what their life is gonna be. Stop living through your kids and allow them to be who God has called them to be. And we can't control everything as parents. Like, our goal again is to set our kids up so that they are able to make the right decisions in life. Like, you can't dictate every move that they're gonna make. You can't determine what life they're gonna live. At the end of the day, this is their life and they have to make decisions for themselves. You get them the tools and they do the building. But yeah, so that's basically what our unpopular opinion Thursday was about this week. You guys start watching me dye my hair. I'm not done watching. I'm not done dyeing my hair. We have one more step after I rinse this out. We have one more step. So I'm still gonna keep recording, debating if I'm gonna continue on this topic or if I'm gonna talk about something else. Cause obviously, like, kids are near and dear to my heart, y'all. Like, I really have a passion and sympathy for kids. Like, I don't know. I just love kids and I just feel for them. I just feel for them. So many kids are taken through adult situations as kids and they don't know how to handle it. They don't know how to express themselves. They don't have nobody to express themselves to. They're brought up on survival and not love. Like, I can go on and on and on about this, y'all. Like, on and on and on, because so many people just don't care about kids. And That's not my mindset. Like, I love kids and I want the best for them. And again, like I always say, like, pour into your kids what you want them to pour out into the world. Like, be for them who you want them to be to somebody else, or how you want them to raise their kids. Like, you know, kids only do what they are taught. They move how you move. And granted, there are situations where if it's a drug addict and they got 2 kids, one kid may become a drug addict and one kid may not ever do drugs in life because they don't want to be nothing like that parent. So those are, you know, certain situations where that occurs. But in the end, when you make a bad choice, you're taking that chance of your child making that exact same bad choice. So we just got to be the best for them. We got to put our best foot forward each and every day. And just because we are giving our best, it doesn't mean that it's enough for them. So allow them to express that your enough, mommy, is not my enough. I will appreciate if you could do this, this, and that. If you could show up more for me. If you can stop yelling so much and talk to me more. Stop fussing at me 24/7. Like, none of that stuff is healthy, y'all. Like, never fuss to your kid and then think that they about to go have a good day at school. Because it's not about to work like that. You have ruined their day from the beginning. From the time they opened up their eyes this morning, you have ruined their day, and then now you expect them to have a good day in school. Like, it don't work. I mean, that's the same for you. If you wake up on the bad note, wrong side of the bed, the rest of your day is gonna be in shambles. Like, we have to wake up on a positive attitude. Wake your kids up in the morning, tell them good morning, tell them you love them, to have a good day, you proud of them, say a prayer with them, anything to start off on a good note. Like, me and my kids, we say good morning, we play gospel music in the morning, tell them to have a good day, ask for a kiss. Now Asher in the stage already where he don't want to give you a kiss, but still, like, I make sure I give him a hug, tell him to listen to his teacher, be good. Like, I never wake up just like, I don't do that, because you just setting them up to have a terrible day. Like, now granted, some days they do wake up on the wrong side of the bed on their own, but it's nothing that you could do to control that, other than to try to turn the situation around as quickly as possible. But yes, y'all, that's my opinion. I don't want to keep rambling and rambling and rambling and going on and on and on. But y'all get the picture. Be nice to your kids. Treat your kids with kindness. Allow them to have a voice. Give them an open platform to express themselves. But yes, you guys, so let's see how many minutes we got left. We got 8. We got 8 minutes left, y'all. My auntie just texted me. She said, "Are you okay?" Like, yeah, why you say that? But yeah, we got 8 minutes, and then I'm gonna rinse this out, and then we gonna do step 2. And then, like I said, y'all, for this segment, I'm gonna bring other people on so that they can express their opinion, because I know it's an unpopular opinion, and my opinion isn't the final opinion. You know, everybody has a different opinion. Everybody has a different way of moving on in life, and, you know, moving through life. So no opinion is the right opinion. Everybody has their own way of thinking. So there are going to be certain conversations where I'm going to bring people on, and we get to see their side compared to my side, and then compared to your side. They always say it's 3 sides to every story. But yeah, so that's how it's gonna be. So y'all can definitely comment down below and see what y'all, and let me know what y'all want me to talk about, any topics that y'all want me to hit on. I do have a couple in mind. And again, y'all, don't forget to tell me happy birthday, because it's my birthday. Another year to be great. Lord God, thank you just for blessing me, giving me another year at life, another chance, for never giving up on me, for forgiving me no matter what I have done. Lord God, I just thank you. I'm truly thankful, truly grateful, truly blessed. And I know this is just going to be a year of elevation, elevating with you, allowing my relationship with you to become stronger, just having more faith, believing more in myself, being more consistent. God, just manifest all these things over my life, and I know that with you nothing is impossible. So I just thank you again for just allowing me to make it through this far. 27 years of my life, y'all. Like, I can't believe it. Like, I have 2 kids, y'all. Like, I'm literally like, we get so caught up on like complaining and asking for more and more and more, and not just dwelling in the situation that we are in. Because y'all, I pray for this life. Like, I pray to have kids. Now granted that I want a daughter, absolutely, but I am so thankful for my boys. Like, I literally pray to be in the spot that I'm in. I prayed for my YouTube channel. Like, it was one time I started off at 0 and now we're at 2,000 something subscribers. And granted, it's not exactly where I want to be, but I just have to be blessed and be humble and be accepting and grateful of where I'm at right now. And I am so thankful and grateful because God didn't have to do this for me. He could take this away any second. So I just thank y'all so much too for rocking with us. Those who have been here from the beginning, like, we truly appreciate y'all support. Get us to 5,000 subscribers, y'all, and we are going to do a giveaway. So share this video with everyone that you may know, because our channel, I'm telling y'all, it needs to grow, but it's only up from here. So I thank y'all again for just jigging with me, and thank you for spending my 27th birthday with me with our new segment, Unpopular Opinion Thursdays. See our time. All right, we got 5 minutes, you guys, so I'm about to go wash this out in 5 minutes, and then I'll be back to show y'all the second step. All right, y'all, so I am back, and next we are going in with, this is also by the Camera brand. This is the permanent color, and we are going with 6A. If y'all plan on dyeing your hair, please do your own research. Use the products that you're comfortable using. These are just the ones that I chose. So yeah, make your own decision on what kind of hair color you want to use. And then also, I'm sure y'all are curious to know, why did I go red first? But when you're blonde, you have to go, when you're blonde and you want to go to a dark color like black, you have to go back red. You got to put like those red and oranges back into your hair so that your hair doesn't turn green. So that is why I had to do a 2-step process and do red first. Yeah, I'm not understanding why this is not opening. But yeah, so you got to go red first and then go to the color that you want to go to so that it doesn't turn green.
Ryan Little.
Just a little bit more activator as I go, but y'all look at the mother freaking redhead. Don't play with it. Y'all, I ain't never been all red. Like, what redhead? That's I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel about it, y'all. But yes, we are good in red, looking good. Hey, okay. Okay, y'all, let me stop playing. Let me put my gloves back on. Y'all, I'm so mad. I had a whole box of gloves. And of course, now when it's time to do my hair, it was only one, oh shoot. It was only one pack of gloves left in the pack. So I rinsed them off from the red and now I gotta reuse them. Let's see, we're trying to get them on. And gloves are so hard to put on when they wet. I'm rinsing them off again. And let's get started. This is the final look. The cute little black. So y'all, I ended up rinsing out that black that I had put in there, and I didn't want to use box dye because they said that you don't know what level developer they put in there. and you don't want to lift your hair any more than it's already been lifted. But I ended up having to use the box dye anyways, because that Kenrug, whatever it's called, did not turn my hair black. Like, it darkened the red, but it was like a burgundy. But I didn't put that in there because that is not a recommendation of mine, you guys. Do not I don't recommend that you dye your hair that many times in one day. So yeah, I didn't record that. And I'm no stylist. I'm gonna say I'm a stylist. I'm no professional. So yeah, do your own research and do what works best for your hair. This is what I came up with, and then I just got done blow drying, but I was going to show you guys that I know a lot of people, especially my clients too, like if I tell them to come fully detangle and blow dry it, they'll do their hair like this, blow dry it, and wear it like this for a whole day. Like, ma'am, your hair is going to be tangled by the time you make it to the beauty salon. So I'm going to show you guys what I do. So we're going to get the blow dryer. You want to get it as straight as you possibly can. So this is about as straight as I'm going to get my hair. Usually I do a high ponytail, but I'm going to the gym today and I said I'm going to put on a hat, so I'm going to do a low ponytail. But I literally should be able to comb my fingers completely through with no naps. So as you guys can see, no naps. Be able to comb my fingers completely through and do it while your hair is still hot too. Comb your fingers completely through, put it in a ponytail. You can use a brush if you want. I usually don't because it's just not necessary. So comb your fingers all the way through. Put your hair in a ponytail. If your hair is too short, y'all, I'm sweating, but if your hair is too short for one ponytail, put it in multiple ponytails, plaque braids, whatever the case may be. Just make sure your hair is nice and straight. Do not leave your ponytail like this. You need to either twist it or braid it. So I'm gonna just put a little twist in there. Hopefully you guys can see. I'm gonna put a little twist and I'm going to wrap it. And tuck it under that ponytail holder. So that is how I keep my hair protected and ready to go for the salon, whether I'm getting braids or whatever case may be, because I always go with my hair washed. So yes, you guys, so that is basically how everything turned out. This is your girl News color for her birthday. Again, I decided to go back black just because it's just a lot more healthier and it's not as high maintenance. And if y'all know me, I don't like anything that requires maintenance. I got my nails done, but after this birthday, this is an overlay, but I'm probably going to soak this off because I just do not have time. I just don't have time to have to go every 2 weeks, and then especially when it comes to the nails, because they start lifting, then when I'm braiding, the hair getting stuck up in there. I just don't have time for stuff like that. Then I was getting my lashes done every 2 weeks, and y'all, it's just not for me. Like, having to be on a schedule to get stuff done is just not me. When it comes to maintenance stuff, especially because I'm just not even that type of chick. Like, I could care less, y'all. Y'all see how I get on this camera? No lashes, no makeup, none of that. So yeah. So I had to get rid of that blonde or orange or whatever. Maybe one day in the future I'll get it back, but as of today, your girl is back black. And I just think black at the end of the day is sexy. Like, that other color was cute. I got so many compliments on it. Like, literally everywhere I go, people be like, girl, your hair color is so cute, your hair is so cute, your hair is so cute. And it was really cute. It did fit me. But yeah, we're back to black. But yes, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed our unpopular opinion Thursday. Again, don't forget to comment down below any ideas or suggestions that you guys may have. Leave your opinion down below. Let me know what you think about what I said and how you feel. How do you parent your kids? How do you plan to parent your kids? Y'all, yeah, let's just have a conversation in the comment box. And again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell so that notify each and every time that we drop a video, because we are dropping them bangers. Make sure you share this video with anyone and everyone that you may know, because our channel needs to go, and we are checking out for today.